Good morning, everyone. We are driving, of course, making our way. I want to demonstrate what I was doing yesterday a bit better. It's something on my mind each day. We have a rule called keep left unless overtaking. Of course, nobody ever follows this rule, hardly. I mean, some of us do, but most people are in the mood to overtake anyone who they can go faster than. What they don't realize is there's not much way to go. So here we go. I'm getting on the freeway now, and you're going to see it's a 2-lane freeway. There's a left lane, there's a right lane, and the left lane has to be a little bit patchy so that people can merge from other places. So I'm going to stay left, you know, like you're supposed to. So I'm going left, I'm merging on now. Yeah, they've all shifted a little bit. I'm going to stay behind this truck. I'll stay about, I don't know, this distance away, so that if he slams on the brakes, I'll be, you know, pretty good. All right, here's one overtaker. Where's he going to go? There's a car ahead of him. He's going to try and get in front of that truck, and then he's going to realize he has to go into the right lane again. So a lot of them do a lot of zigzags. Here's one who got impatient behind me. All right, see him zoom up. All right, now where they're going, they're all going to have to do something. They can't just sit that far away from each other the whole way. Here comes another one. All right, so as they do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, all right, I'll stay 5 cars away from the truck. Watch what happens. Nothing. They just sit there. Now, what I think is, in the case of an emergency, you know, ambulance, fire, police, whoever, they need to be able to zoom up on one side of the freeway so that they can get through to the hospital or wherever they're going, emergency scene. All right, here I am, still away from this truck. Haven't really slowed down at all. Doing 100, okay? I could do 110, but I'm not going to. Because if I do 110, I'm going to get close to that truck there. So I'll just stay away from it. I think 100, that's fast enough. I'll even put the cruise on. 100. Sitting on 100 kilometers per hour. All right, 102 because the car's a bit less than what it should be. I'm going to sit here. Now after this hill, everyone's going to slow down, you'll see. Because there's a big merge coming up. And after this merge, everyone is going to be forced over. Alright, some people are moving left again, but they're going to move right again, you'll see. Here we go. I can see them further down, they're a bit jammed up there. And the bigger my space, the more clear my way. That's what people don't understand. They zoom up behind each other, but there's little where to go now. Look, have a look. Have a look at Bowler there. What's he gonna do? Okay. There they go, in front of the truck. What they don't know is, first, that's a speed camera here on the left. You see that pole that looks a little bit like nothing at all? There it is. That's a speed camera. You can't tell. Okay, we've got some people merging. I'm just going to find my spot in between them as they merge on. No problem. Even put my left indicator on to say, you know, I'm not going anywhere. Here we go. Stay here. That's fine. Watch this. I'm still doing 102, okay, according to the car. Have a look at these blokes. Where are they going to go? Alright, they're all going to move forward there. Guy behind me's had enough. He's gone. Alright, good. Here we go. Now, yeah, it's just going to get more and more busy down there with more and more people merging. As we get closer to the city, you'll see. I'm going to demonstrate the folly of some of these humans. Here we go. All right, jump in. No worries. Where are you going to go? You're going to sit there? Okay. Go up behind him, you know. Give yourself, you know, what I think is, I use a reverse psychology on them and see what happens. Like, you know, here's the space. Go ahead and cut me off. Get in there. And I'm just going to increase the space behind me and in front of me the whole way, you know, like anything would do. In the laws of physics, you know, what would you do? You're a solid object and you're flying through space. Are you going to go right up to some other object, or are you going to avoid it? I think you'd avoid it. If this was a meteor shower, you know, what would you do? Would you run up to those meteors and hope that they move out your way? Which is kind of what these guys do. All right. Here we go. Big truck coming on. Big truck. Another big truck behind him. All right, let's have a look. I'll leave plenty of room. That truck's fine. He'll get on. No problem. Just back off a little bit. Yeah. No worries. Here we go. All right, there's a truck behind me and a truck ahead. One little car stuck behind that truck. There's another speed camera there. We're going over, past it now. It's over us. See it? That sticking out thing, that's a speed camera. So yeah, you can't really take any chance. If you love your money, you wouldn't want to speed through most of these areas. You know, there are times, of course, like after the speed camera, sure, there isn't another one for a while, so you can put your foot down if you want, which is what they're doing, because they do. But what they don't realize is they're not the only ones doing that. So, sorry guys, I know you're chatting. Are you something? I can't read it, so I'm driving. I will respond, you know, if I can. Yeah, driving to work. That's all. I do this every day, but I hardly ever share the thing. But I like to, because I want people to know that when there's a sign, there it is, the sign that says keep left unless overtaking. You see that? Anyway, there's a few of them. Gee, this guy's got some loose bits of steel in there. I think he may just lose some of them in the wind. Hey, thanks guys, thanks for watching. I love it. You know, I don't know what to do. You know, my face, it's not very nice to look at. So I figure my imagination is a lot more cute than my face. So I try to just like keep it interesting, try a few different things, driving along, that kind of thing. Maybe make up some videos. I use Dream Screen. Yeah, I don't mind it. You know, I know it looks fake. I know it's AI, but you know, I'm not going to be able to go to any polar region and make videos of polar bears. Okay, so what I do is just make up videos about places that I could never go. You know, which is why I think AI is good, because you can see and get a sense of a place that probably you'd never get to go in your whole life. Maybe it's imaginary, it's not exactly real, but some of the images come from real places, you can tell. Anyway, in this case, we're doing a live. It's scary. I don't know really how to entertain people so much as make them understand, or you know, maybe I do like entertaining, you know, like I do like sharing food with people I know, cooking. I love cooking. Who loves cooking? I do. It's great. Are you on M5? Is that freeway? Oh, I'm on an M something. I'm not sure what it is. I think this is called M2. Oh no, this is the M79. M79. It's going to turn into the M2, and then we're going to get into the city where we're going, Melbourne. You see, there's just like big patches of not much here, like a lot of paddock and airport land. The airport's to our left here. I can see the tower. It's pretty misty today. So all this land is sort of can't be used because it sits around the border of the airport. So you can't really get close to the airport fences via this back way. So they keep this land very empty, nothing happening here. I guess one day they may put housing there, you know, who knows. There's housing on the other side, but not on this side, on the left. Anyway, here we go. This is the part where it gets really jammed here. Like, so I just make sure I got heaps of room. You know, I'm doing 90. That's pretty fast. All right, see him all slowing down on the right lane there. Oh, look at this one. Oh, he's flying. He's gonna slam on the brake. Slam him on, hit him on. Yeah, stay there. Give him some room. He's in a real hurry. Yeah, he's the kind of guy who's gonna have a collision one of these days, just by the way he's behaving. You know, he's gone up. He's a 1 inch away from the car in front of him. Does he know that a car needs room to move? You know, you can't possibly move into the bumper of someone else. Here we go, merging, you know, just leave some room. It's not hard. People in the right lane is like scared. Oh, I don't want anyone to cut me off. Okay, no one's going to cut you off. Stay there. No problem. Here we go. Just slow up here. There's more people coming on. No worries. They're being patient. That's good. They're going to get in behind me. Hopefully. No, not all of them are. Oh. See, now we're doing 20. How did that happen? One thing affects another. You got people in the right lane obviously want to get in the left lane because it's the only way to exit. But they don't want to exit just yet. So they sit there riding each other's coattails in the hope that this is the lane that is going to keep moving and not the other one. Well, but if enough people do that, won't the right lane become more congested than the left lane? You know, think about it. You know, technically, if you just left some room, wouldn't we all keep moving? Here goes a bike. Whoa, watch out. Well, I'd hate to get squished by two cars. Oh, God. I've seen it happen to a kangaroo. That's pretty sad. Once a kangaroo jumped out in front of two cars. And if only those cars had been in the left lane. One was in the right, one was in the left. Kangaroo didn't know which way to go. Obviously he's moving for the side where the grass is, not for the median in the middle. He's come from the median. The right lane car has got him pretty much almost gone. Then he moves to the left to get out of the way. Bang, gets hit by the car in the left lane, unfortunately. And he, you know, tumbles around, writhing. You know, what do? We can't all stop, you know, at that time, and I wasn't the one who hit him, so, you know, really. Basically, the police or some council, they come around and move the body or rescue any Joey that might be inside if it's a female, and the police come along, and if the thing's suffering, I think they shoot it in the head and get rid of it. I've never seen that happen, but I'm pretty sure they do. They're probably allowed to do that. I don't know. I'm guessing that it'd be pretty horrible to be writhing around on the side of a freeway, not being able to move. Here we go. I'm doing 25, 24, 23, 22, 20 k's an hour, 10, 5 k's an hour, not even. Rolling now. No accelerator, just roll along. Watch this. Yeah, watch all the people in the right lane, so-called want to overtake. Okay, stay there. We'll see. I know these people. You know why? It's because I'm on this road every day. I see these people every day. I know exactly how they're going to behave. They don't change. Some of them get a little bit cautious now. They start spacing out in the right lane. But it's what you should be doing in the left, not in the right. In the right lane, technically, that's an emergency. You need to get out of here. You get in the right lane and go. But no, that's not possible here. You've got all these, what I call dogs in a manger, taking up the right lane because obviously they think they're not going to be impeded. But yes, they will be impeded by other people just like them. Okay, and this guy's being super cautious. He's about to get passed by a turtle. Me, I'm the turtle, and I'm just gonna pass everybody. Yeah, okay. You know, it's not a game. It's not a war. You just go to work. You know, what is it about trying to make sure that nobody gets in front of you? What is that? Anyway, just going to be rolling for a while, sorry. And I can't turn on the radio. You know why? You get a copyright strike. That's why I said don't ever film the radio. Don't ever play radio because it's any song or thing, advertisement or people talking on the thing, it's copyright. So that's what stops me doing lives when I'm out and about, like in places like clubs and things like you're gonna get a copyright ban on the content on the audio. And as much as I'd love to play music right now from the radio, I can't. So you're gonna have to listen to my my sarcasm instead. Yeah, didn't get much sleep last night. That's usually the case. I might manage 5 or 6 hours at the most. Anyone ever watch their, you know, their screen time stats? Like, you know, you get this weekly report on your phone. I don't know if everyone gets this, but like how many hours you spent on apps, on certain apps. Guess what? I do a 40-hour week at work. That's for sure. And then I'll spend about 40, 48, 46, 47 hours a week on YouTube, plus 40 hours at work. I tried to work out how much sleep am I getting. If I'm doing, 50, 90 hours a week of work and YouTube. And that's not everything, because that would not include everything else. But those two things, 90 hours a week, maybe let's call it 80, just to underestimate it a little. How many hours are in the week? Like, there's 24 hours in a day, and in a week that would be like, what, 140, 168? So I'm spending like 80 something hours working and being on the tube, leaving me about 88 hours a week to do other things. That would be 11, 12 hours a day, say, of neither working nor tubing. So if I slept for 5 or 6 hours a day, that leaves me what, another 40. to do basic things like cooking and cleaning and making beds and things like that. Slow in the fast lane. Yeah, that's right, it is. That's what I mean. Look at the right lane. It's ridiculous. Like they're just moving along as if they were in the left lane, but they're stopping any potential emergency vehicle, you know, from getting through. Like, what if you're an ambulance now? What the hell would you do? There's nowhere to go. The emergency lanes are not big enough here. They're only about a shoulder, like a motorbike size. And on the other side, we have these hard fences stopping you from going onto the other side, which used to happen a lot here. Like trucks would come off the road, slam into the oncoming cars in the other direction, you know. Anyway, all I do is just leave a car space, you know. One person gonna have to get in or out. That's all. It's not hard. Look at this. Watch this. We're gonna pass all these people now because they haven't left any room, and they haven't guessed that other people are just like them, you know. That's the thing. So all I do is you be consistent. Just be consistent. If you're gonna keep a space ahead of you, keep that space ahead of you. Don't be erratic and start moving in. Look, the guy behind me's had enough and he wants to move over. He doesn't realize he's gonna stay behind me now. You know, it's sad people can't figure out a different strategy other than just pushing and getting as close as you can to someone else. It's not going to get you there, is it? Look at this. Look, the same people are next to me. So it hasn't achieved a thing. They haven't achieved anything by sitting in the right lane. This is my whole point. This lane next to me is merging. They can't go anywhere. They have to move in. There's nothing I can do about it except leave room for them. Gee, what else can I do? I'm human, aren't I? I understand everyone has to merge onto this freeway. It's not my job to stop them or get in their way. And I expect, you know, the same thing. Bit of mutual, you know, let's give each other some room to go to work. No, one person has to get to work at all costs. Nobody's going to get in front of him. Fair enough, you know, but this is, it's selfish, you know, it's just selfish. And in the end, you know what they're going to do? All those people you saw on the right, they're all going to move left now as soon as we're out of this terrible part. Here they go. They'll have to merge now. Merge. Come on. It's right next to you. Jump in there. Tesla's had enough. Oh, BYD. Looks like a Tesla, doesn't it? I'm just going to roll in. That's alright. Don't worry about it. This guy's put his foot down. Oh, I saw him yesterday. Look, all these people, they do the same thing every day. Same thing every day. Move to the right and move to the left. Wouldn't it be the same to just stay where you are? Look, anyway. One thing I'm glad, I haven't seen a bad collision for a while. That's always pretty ugly. You see all these twisted cars wrecked on the side of the road. And people in shock and dismay at the speed with which their day has finished, and now they're waiting on tow trucks. And here we go. Look, I've still got this space in front of me, so I don't know what people are carrying on about there. You can see up ahead, it's jammed, man. They're bumper to bumper down there. But if I just keep away from it, look, I'm doing 70. It's an 80 zone now. 80. I'm getting overtaken. Okay, good. I'd like to see where he's going to go. I don't really see the difference. Alright, let's go a bit faster. Doing about 80 now. Put the cruise on. Yeah. 80 k's an hour. Stay right here. Then what? No problem. Cruise. There's no one to beat, you know? Look at this BMW. He hasn't got much room in front of him. Bye-bye. Here we go. Okay, the ring road. People need the ring road. They're coming over from the right lane to get into the left. Congratulations. My philosophy is if you need the left lane, get in the left lane. And just wait. No, we need to zigzag and prove ourselves. Prove that we can find a way that's not the way you're supposed to do it, of course. You got people coming off the ring road, people going onto the ring road. This guy's going to move right over, that's good. You do that. See, I don't mind if there's this big awkward thing in front of me. Other people are going to want to pass him. I'll just give him the space he needs. Look at it. He's carrying a few ton on top of him there. He's got a crane on top of him or something. I don't know what that is. Just cross the bridge. Alright, you see that sun? You can barely see. It's in our eyes. We're facing east right now. See that sun? Beautiful. Look at it. Oh, that yellow ball of gas up there. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Like, we wouldn't be here without it. There's a bit of a bump here. Whoa, okay. We're near Airport West, East Kilo, Nidri, this kind of area. It gets really deadly here, 100, and the emergency lanes do not exist. They're very, very narrow. You wouldn't want to be sitting there. So here we go, doing 100. We're going to see some dodgem cars now. People are going to move. All I do is wait till I've got the space, then I hit the high speed with nobody in front of me. That's the best way to do it. Don't know where this guy wants to go. Alright, these people on the left are going to get caught up and they're going to have to move over. Thank you, Ranger. Another one's going to do it. The truck's doing it. Oh yeah, that would have been ugly. That would have been ugly. Big water truck. Vacuum truck. I don't know what it is. Cement pumper? I'm not sure. But that left lane's going to move over. Yeah. Be prepared. They're going to do it. You don't want to slam into them. Sometimes they do it very quickly. They just change lanes. If you hit them from behind, it's your fault. So don't let them do it. Some of them move in front of you at the last second. You slam it. You hit them from behind. It's your fault. They know this. So that's why they do it. They pretty much put their ass in front of you. Sorry about that. Lost the phone there. Oh. Alright. Speed reduction 80. Round the bend. Now we're going on to M2, the tollway. This is what I call the splitter. Big concrete block here. You wouldn't want to hit it. Oh yeah. You want to change your mind there now. Alright guys, now we're on the other freeway, the one you pay for. And we're nearly there. Once again, just sitting in the left lane, figuring out the best time to move across. Don't have to do it yet. Just gonna stay here. a long way till I need to move over, so I'm not going to do it yet. Well, I'm doing the speed limit, so I don't really see why I'd get overtaken here, but I am. I don't like sitting next to the truck. I don't mind being behind him, but not next to him. Oh, we got some dangerous ones here. Mr. Blue Shiny Van, he's gonna move over. Come on. Come on, I know you want to. You know when he'd do it? After I pass him. Oh, there's that big truck down there. I just want to stay alive, you know? You drive to survive, that's what I think. Don't you? Do you want to drive in order to find exciting new danger? No. You drive to stay alive, to get to work. That's all. It's nothing else. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not a battle of wills. And I'll put my indicator on, but I won't go. So I can't. So I'm just gonna find my space here. Just ease it off here. Doing 50 now. There's nothing I can do. Got this big refrigerated cool room in front of me, and unfortunately I can't show you my rear view. It's ridiculous, but everyone is like really jamming up trying to pass, and they coming close, almost touching me, but not touching me. Once again, I mean, if you got nowhere to go, what do? Just do what you can. And it's still too early for me to move over into the jungle over my right lane there. So I wait until I really need to. I don't sit in the right lane just because. I only go there when I have to. In this case, you know, I'm not going. Not yet. I've still got to pass a few more mergers. And okay, the guy in front of me wants to move over. See, that's the usual sign. That's a sign it's time for me to do the same, but not yet. I'm going to pass him first. There you go. Left lane going faster than the right lane. Case in point. Still going to stay here. Not going to cut him off. Yeah, someone else has done that. Bye-bye. Nissan. Yeah, do that. Try to change lanes. Got this downer. Well done, downer. They are the worst drivers. I've seen them. They don't care about anybody. Cut me off. How you like that? 110. What do you think of that downer? What are you going to do about it? What a downer. As if you'd put that on your car. Downer. Even if that was your name, downer, would you really use it? No. Call yourself upper, wouldn't you? Not downer. We have this depressing thing here that this ideas like that. I don't know. Why would you put that on there? It's not even a registered trademark. It's just a downer. What are you gonna do, downer? Come on, downer. Get the whole thing to yourself. This is where I want it to be. Where he is. Okay, that's fine. I'm not jealous. You can have it. It's all yours, downer. Trucks are in the right lane. They're not keeping up, by the way. Got somebody next to me, someone behind me. There's not much I can do. If I go faster, I'm just going to touch that Ranger. Whatever. Moving over now. Second from the left. Goodbye, Brunswick. Mercedes going to Brunswick. Typical. Right up my ass. Well, why aren't you up someone else's ass? Just mine. I must have a nice ass. Oh, this guy's got a boat. Wow. You reckon he's going to work with his boat? Don't think so. There we are. See, now I need to be in this lane because I'm going straight. I'm not turning. So I just use the minimal path of resistance, you know, path of least resistance. You see how much resistance there is in the right lane? That if you were one of them, you'd have to wait your turn. Look at this, left lane, flying. Yeah, pass all of them. Oh, this is a good part. Gonna hear a beep. That's a toll gantry. Beep. That's what's that? $2 or $3 a beep, something like that. Come on, Toyota. Wants to change lanes. Do it. Man, that's a fuel truck. I don't feel like sitting next to a fuel truck. This is the Docklands on your left. I can't really see it. Oh, you might. There's a few shiny buildings up ahead. You might see them. Anyway, I'm still going straight. I'm in this lane. I need to move over a bit. Maybe here. Big truck here. I missed that. Doesn't matter. Had to move over. Had to put my foot down there. Back off to 80, going through the gantry there. I'm not sure. Never been issued a fine here. Shouldn't say that too soon. I've seen people do well over 100 through there, and I'm not sure what happens if you do that. I'm staying in the right because I'm turning right. Okay. Just watch all this. Okay, watch all these people. All those people who were in the right lane before, they're now sitting over there on our left. They were pushing for those few second advantage of being in front of somebody. And did it pay off? No. Look at them. They're all stuck there now. Okay, going. There's that truck. We're going to Port Melbourne, so I'm turning turning off Fisherman's Bend. Careful here, late change of mind. No, this guy's got bricks. Yep, past them all those angry people, there they are. Okay, that's what you wanted, sitting there in traffic. You got it. Nearly there, nearly there. Alright, we're just about there. Thanks for keeping me company. This is great. Hey, the trip to work's great. Feels like I've got someone to talk to, which I like it. Time goes better. Sorry about the lack of music. Couldn't really do much about that. I wish they enabled you to like add a soundtrack to a video you make, but if it's over 3 minutes long, you can't do a thing. And you can't be playing music that belongs to someone else at the same time. So, you know, with this copyright business. But, you know, this is where, you know, it's not really real life. Like in real life, I'd probably have the radio on. I can't do that. So, anyway, turning off here on the lumpy road. Ahead is the West Gate. We're not going there. We kind of came from there, but different direction. Big bump in the road here. Boom. Turning. See them containers? We're in Port Melbourne. Welcome. We made it. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks for letting me practice my speeches and my stories and my silly little tirades. I do enjoy it. It's helping me a lot. I'm not in this for the money, you know. This is my kind of only outlet, apart from my personal relationships, which I'd say they're very minimal. I just have the basic family to watch out for, and that takes up most of my time. YouTube for me, it's awesome. I wish I'd have discovered it a long time ago. I'm nearly there. Well, have a great day, night, wherever you are. Stay strong, stay free. Stay fit if you can. Love you. Hey, shout out. Thanks. Adelaide. How you going? I'll have to read through, respond. Thanks, guys. It's been great. Thanks so much. Don't know what to do. Oh, how do you end this thing? Anyone know? I don't even know how to do it. You want to stop streaming? Yeah, do. Gotta go to work. Love you guys.